an alternate tuning called double C tuning. And it's got a lot of drony boominess in the banjos. And I mess around with a lot of ideas in that, and sometimes stuff comes out of it. So I'm going to try a new thing. I don't even have a name for it. It's something I came up with. Let's see how it goes. That's pretty much it. I don't know what I'm going to call it. If you thought of anything like really fancy during that, let me know. See what comes of it. I can do a little, I can do a couple more noodles here in this double C tuning and then get some of the other fiddlers up here. Thank you.
How about a round of applause one more time for Steve Leonard picking that banjo? Never heard so many notes come from a banjo, and boy is it pretty. Now, I mentioned during our set earlier that Sam, he's not really a bass player by nature. He kind of just started playing the bass so he could help us out. He's primarily a mandolin picker, but he's too good at that for me to let him play mandolin at one of our gigs. I would never have it that way. But he's also a hell of a guitar player. And he can sing his ass off. So we're going to let him do a couple solo songs here. Tell him what you're going to play for us, Sam.
How's everyone doing out there? Let me ask you guys that first. I'm having a great time. I got the huge opportunity to play this beautiful venue last year, and I'll tell you what, I enjoyed every second of it, and this year is no different. So, you guys ever hear of a band by the name of Blue Highway? Anybody listen to that? I've grown up a big Blue Highway fan my whole life, and I want to do one of their songs that some of you may not know, and some of you will, but I'm going to send this one out to any veteran out there, anyone who is currently serving. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and this one goes out to you. It's called Two Soldiers. We show up every morning, our uniforms are pressed, all spit and polish, we have to look our best. This message that we carry is a heavy load to bear. Those who pay the price will sacrifice. We have to show we care. Everybody's got a duty, a way that they could shine. The ones who go over there and those who stay behind. Some ain't coming back, reality is grim. It's up to me and Sergeant Jack to break the news to them. 'Cause we're the two soldiers no one wants to see, in a plain black sedan, rolling slowly down the street, past the toys and the bikes, beneath the maple trees, where fading yellow ribbon waves gently in the breeze. The loved ones in a better place, they won't be back anymore. Now there's two soldiers at the door. Sometimes they see us coming, they fall down on their knees. The tears are overflowing, crying, "Oh God, please." Sometimes they just stand there, silent as a stone. No surprise in their eyes, they knew it all along. See the soldiers on the tarmac, ready to deploy. The husbands and wives, the little girls and boys, say a silent prayer, they won't come back alive. Never see Jack and me pull up in the drive. We're the two soldiers, no soldiers at the door. Now there's 2 soldiers at the door. Thank you. Man, that song is, that one's sometimes hard for even me to get through. I've been singing it for years. Now for a little change of pace, I'm gonna change it up with a little tune I heard a couple years back by the name of Black Diamond Strings. I can't get these Black Diamond Strings in tune right now, but that'll have to do. This song's called Black Diamond Strings. My first guitar was a loner, an old friend my cousin let me keep. Back when I was learning how to play like the boys in Tennessee, I'd sit up every night and pick it until my fingers turned green. Yeah, I'd learn how to make her talk on them black diamond strings. Now Daddy showed me 3 chords, but Jimmy Steele taught me how to play. He showed me the G run, and I'm still using today. I thought it surely must be magic, the way he made it ring. But he said it ain't no secret, son, it's these black diamond strings. I don't know if they still make them, back then they were the best. And the good kind didn't cost much, $2.95 a set. Back before I left failing to chase my hillbilly dream, all it took to make me happy was an old guitar and black diamond strings. Just what I do. 'Cause if I could have just one wish, I'd take a trip back in a time machine to the day I learned to play the wildwood flower on black diamond strings. I don't know if they still make them, back then they were the best. Kind didn't cost much, $2.95 a set. Back before I left failing to chase my man get big dream, all it took to make me happy was an old guitar and black diamond strings. All it took to make me happy was an old guitar and black diamond strings. Thank you. Is it alright if I do one more for you guys here? This is a tune I actually heard Q and Mike doing originally. I'm going to steal it from them. I hope they weren't planning on doing it in their double set. I I didn't hear them talking it over, so we're gonna hope for the best on this one. This one goes by the name of Ridge Road Gravel. Sitting on the riverbank, nothing coming down. I don't know why I don't move on out of this old town. The snows are falling in the street, the winter's setting in. The years of change just say to me, you can't go home again. So sing me a song that's not too long and take me home tonight. Go around the bend, we'll see again the ridge road gravel in the cold oil light. Would end. So sing me a song that's not too long and take me home tonight. Sail around the bend, we'll see again the ridge road gravel in the cold oil light. Sail around the bend, we'll see again the ridge road gravel in the cold oil light. Turn the mic back over to Q here. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah. Give it up for Sam Zola. That boy can pick and sing, I'll tell you what. He didn't even have his own guitar for that one. He had to borrow Michael's. I think he did all right, though.
All right, we're getting everything all tuned up here. It's now time for the Serene Green string section. If you've ever seen us before, well, yeah, I guess, you know, like a proper string section, not the bluegrass hillbilly stuff. Kind of.
There's no guitars in the string section.
I know, right? Yeah, well, there is today. So if you've ever seen us before or ever seen us at any festival or spent any time around Q or Katelynn, you'll know that they love to play fiddles together.
Oh, yeah.
They diddle in their fiddles all over the country. We've been everywhere. I've seen it everywhere. They work a lot of stuff out. Katelynn's at Berkeley right now with the Presidential Scholarship, learning all the ins and outs of music. You can clap for that. That's a big achievement.
Thank you, Steve.
But she's learning all sorts of intense stuff. She should probably teach us all how to play music now. But she's been really going after harmony, which is a whole nother world. And they've worked out tons of twin fiddle stuff. And I think Mike backs them up pretty well, I'd say. So I'm going to call this the, what's it called? Qute-lynn. Qute-lynn. This is the Qute-lynn duo. String section, sorry, trio today. So we'll see what they have worked up. Qute-lynn, everybody.
Thank you. All right, we're going to play a Kenny Baker tune now. This one's called Denver Bell. 1, 2, 3, 4. A waltz now. Every fiddle player I know, they love to play these spooky kind of waltzes, often late at night around the campfire after the rest of the jam has died down. And this is a really pretty one. Legend has it that this melody was an Inuit funeral dirge from way up in the Yukon Territory or somewhere around there, but somehow it's become adapted into a classic Western fiddle style waltz. So we're going to try it out for you now. It's called the Oot-Pick Waltz. folks, that's what you pick, Walt. I do like to play fiddle quite a bit. I do a lot of fiddle playing in the privacy of my own bedroom, but it's nice to get to bring it out in front of an audience once in a while. So I'm doing my best here to keep up with Katelynn. She helps me along. We're going to play you a polka now that I wrote a few years back. I'm also a big fan of traditional Mexican music. And up in northern Mexico and South Texas, they play a lot of polkas. Heavy German influence down there, and it's created this whole style of Mexican polkas. And I've tried my best to write a tune in that sort of style. It's a pretty fun one. Oh, we have an intro I can play that. We'll just do it. We'll just do the pickup. I just had to teach all these tunes to my uncle real quick after our first set. Give him a round of applause for backing us up on the guitar. Thank you. Give it up one more time for Katelynn Casper on the fiddle, playing all those high twin fiddle parts. You know, Michael and I have been playing together for a really long time. In fact, he's one of the first people I ever played music with in my entire life, back when we were just starting to learn how to pick. And To this day, we do a lot of playing together, just the two of us. In our off-season from the Serene Green gigs, we do a lot of duo gigs. You might have seen us around town somewhere along the way. So we're going to play you some of the stuff we like to do at our duo gigs. This one, it's always a crowd favorite. It's such a crowd favorite that this song's been covered by about 100 different artists. It was written by the late, great John Hartford. We're going to give you our take on it now. It's called Gentle on My Mind. It's known that your door's always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's known I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds, and the ink stains that are dried upon some line. That leaves you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, leaves you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we'd fit together walking. It's just known that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving down the back roads by the rivers of my memory, smiling ever gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from the gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard roughed in coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round a tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're wading through the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. Thank you. Thank you, folks. That's a little mandolin tune written by Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass music. It's called the Tennessee Blues. All right, we're going to play one now by request. This song's for Shayla. She asked us to play a little tune called Long Journey Home. You might know it by the phrase that's repeated over and over in the chorus, also known as the $2 bill. How do I start this? Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Lost all my money but $2 bill, a $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. You know there's dark clouds are rising. It looks like some rain. Looks like some rain, boys. Looks like some rain. Dark clouds are rising. It looks like some rain. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Got a pretty girl waiting for me on down the line. On down the line, Lord, the Pennsylvania line. Got a pretty girl waiting for me on down the line. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. There's black smoke rising, looking like a train. Looks like a train, Lord, looking like a train. Black smoke rising, it looks like a train. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
Thank you so much, folks. We're going to take just a couple minutes to regroup here, and then we'll be back up here with the whole band for another set. Thanks for sticking around.